Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. My friend came over and helped me get a stump lit up. And I did a rocket stove. I drilled into it from the side and drilled into it from the top. And it's burning, I think. It's going to stay burning. It's been soaking wet, so I don't know how it's going to stay lit, but it will be lit eventually when it dries out. And it's drying out now. If I can adjust it so the wind from the south will blow in the intake port, it'll help. I'm going to try to do that and figure out where the hole is and turn it a little bit. So I need to get something to put in the hole and turn the stump around. But this is basically a demo to show you that you can burn a stump out, you can make a rocket stove and cook on it. And my idea is to have lag bolts in the top to put a pot on, and I could do that, and I will do that the next time I do it. But it's burning pretty good now. It's lighter fluid basically, but it'll light it up eventually. I got fat wood in there, but my fat wood got soaking wet. Now it's wind blowing. Not gonna be able to hear me. Somebody down? Let's say hello. Anybody down there? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So we'll see how this goes. I think as big as this thing is, it should burn for a couple, 3 days. And then it should burn completely out. I can drill a side hole deeper later on, but I got a pretty deep one in there. I don't know how deep it is, but I'll show you where they're at. Stand up and walk without falling over and hurting myself. I got rocks everywhere. I was cleaning this up to build an in-ground rocket stove. There's a depression there that I dug out with a skid loader. And if I can get the stovepipe plate in, I can cover it with dirt and then pitch a tent on top of it and be sleeping on warm ground. Okay, there's the intake hole is there. You can see it where it's lighter color right there. Turn that so it's facing the wind a little bit better. I could blow it. I could do that. I'll try that here in a minute. Tripod. Let's go get the tripod. Yeah. The tripod is somewhere around here. Little chair. Right back in my hat so I can see where I'm going. I have two hands free. Triple A pin light battery flashlight LED. Very good for you stick it in your hat and it's a headlight, which right now I need. I'm gonna stick it in my hat. Now I can see where I'm going. Hopefully I won't fall. Find the tripod. Where's the tripod? By the other chair. Where's the other chair? I don't know. Take the glass off so I can see where the heck I'm going. Yeah, I see it over there. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Hello, what? trip, don't fall. Let's put in this one first. Ooh, ow. Oh, no. Too many stumbly rocks. Here we go. Now the deeper hole, I don't know if it's going to do anything. It's hard to line the holes up. You're drilling down vertical. It should be easier to do, but I gotta figure a way to get them in there in the right area. Okay, now here we go. Cool beans. The deepest hole is not lined up correctly. I'm not seeing any air going in. This one works great. Houston, we have ignition. I think that's going to go. Stay lit. This one just ain't even lined up. That's just going in through cracks, but this one's good. You gotta rock the stove, people. This one's lined up too, so it'll burn. Woohoo! Now we have ignition. I'll blow it out the side. Blow it out the other end, baby. Aw. That's my 40-volt Haichika blower, 130 mile an hour supposedly. Two 20-volt batteries, so it makes 40 volts. Like I said, I wanted to get a works battery and charger, 2 batteries and a charger, but it would cost about $150 to get them, so I got this for 85 bucks with 2 batteries. Now I got a, what you call it, a Sawzall with 2 batteries also. to the side. Walking around in the dark is not fun. This is all improvised. Wait a minute, I got a light out here. Solar light. Let me get that lit up. Hello. Use all your resources. Shoot all your bullets. Okay, where's the light? Don't hit the camera. Don't melt any cords. Don't melt any parts of the blower. There's a big ember down there. Let's go get this over to the rock. Yeah, there we go. Now we have some lighting. What's going on my fell down. Yeah, a bit of help would be nice, you know. One little bit of help would be nice. And don't light up the can of lighter fluid. It's a plastic bottle, so don't want to get an ember on that bottle and melt a hole in it, and we'll have a big fire. Whoosh, fire. Oh. Got too much air leaking. Cracks don't help. See, you saw where the flame was coming out of the cracks. That doesn't help give it good, proper airflow. I've got 3 holes drilled in it, which is too many for one hole, but there's 2 vertical holes and 3 sideways holes, trying to get them to match up, and I didn't do that very well. I gotta figure out a way to do that better. If you're up by a little bit, it doesn't work. I don't think it'll go out, but it might, especially if it rains. I don't think it's going to. Okay, and I'm hungry. I'm hoping there might be something to eat in there, but there might not be. Oh well. Life is hard. And it's harder when you're stupid. That's good. That's my headlight moving. Pen light, AAA pen light. Okay, I'm gonna go in and get something to eat, even if I gotta make it myself. You want to say anything? Hello, out there, people. Oh, somebody is on. Okay, get my glasses. See if it's Gary Anton. Who is it? I'll be back. Don't know how long you're going to be on live. Oh, I'll be on for a little while. Hey, Tim, how you doing? God bless. Shalom, friends. Shalom to you, too. Love your little camp set up there. Might just leave it on. Or might get on later. Maybe I'll do that. Hello out there in YouTube land, around the country and around the world, and around the Ozark Plateau. I might get back on later. I'm going to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. I need to eat. So, I'm not going to leave this running because it'll probably go dead. Battery or whatever is going to happen. So I'm going to turn it off, and I may get back on a little bit later, depending on the time and whatnot. So, God bless everyone that was on here. Tim, I'd love to come and visit you sometime, bro. So, we'll see how that works out. I have a friend supposed to be coming up from Texas, if he gets around to it. And that should be a big help. We had a lot of fun. I didn't say this. Let me say something here, since I'm on, and I don't know if anybody's listening, but somebody will hear it eventually. Here's what I see happening. You get two people together, two men especially, and they will talk about how bad things are and how the enemy's doing this and they're doing this and they, being the powers that be, are doing this and they're doing that and they're doing the other thing. I've said this before, but they will talk for 3 hours about all the evil things going on. They're glorifying Satan. They're glorifying the enemy. They're giving power to the enemy. Why do you do that? I don't understand that. Why don't you talk about what we can do? I'm solution oriented, okay? Give me a problem, I'm going to nibble away at it, I'm going to work on it until I find a solution. And I've done that many times. There's solutions for everything. I don't care what it is. Like, give me a solution. Give me a problem, I'll give you a solution. It might take me 6 hours. It might take 6 days. It might take 6 weeks. It might take 6 months, but I'll get a solution. So why don't we work on solutions instead of problems? You got a problem, that's just an obstacle. It's an opportunity. Every problem you talk about is an opportunity for blessings. So let me quote my poem that I wrote in the year 2000. Okay, listen to me, please. This is truth. Gotta tighten that up a little bit. How do you tighten that? I don't know. It's not quite tight enough. Wobble. Which one wobbles? Wibble. That one? Go on side to side. That one? Tightens that up. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not seeing it. That one. A little bit more stable. That's not square. That's on there, but it ain't square. Okay, I don't care. It's working. Every obstacle is merely a opportunity for blessing and to not only help people stay alive, and for someone to make some money, because it's going to take money to get things done. People need shelter. They're going to have to spend money to get shelter. I've got one guy here that doesn't want to spend any money at all, and I've given him 100 different ideas. And if he doesn't do anything, Bill said the other day, my friend Bill said, I will have no sympathy for someone that freezes to death this winter. They have all the opportunity that I've had. Everybody listening to me right now has had the same amount of time, the same amount of minutes in every day, the same amount of days in a week, the same amount of weeks in a month, and the same amount of months in a year that I have had, and the same amount of years in a decade. I've been doing this for 4 decades. I've got a lot of things done. I've got a lot of ideas. I had a guy here. The reason this is going is because a friend came by and helped me get this going, drilling it, and it really helped me a lot. So, and it's an idea, it's an opportunity, because you can make rocket stoves and sell them. I told him, if you can make 100 of these little Swedish torches, go to a campground or go to a craft show, show them how it works and have it all set up to cook on, you could sell 100 of them. Campgrounds would be they're so much fun, they're so much awesome, they're so ingenious, they're so beautiful, they're so much fun that you sell everyone. If he could fill his van, be the big 3/4 ton, 1 ton van, whatever, he could fill that thing with 100 of these things and sell every single one of them for like from $25 to $100 a piece. depending on what they look like, with the model and type and whatnot. You can make them out of anything, scrap wood. Doesn't have to be a big. This is a big stump that was cut off. So this isn't into the ground, but let me show you that. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to tilt the phone too much. Oh, turn it around and being that. Okay, I've got it sitting up on rocks. We did not drill all the way through it, I don't think. But it's a stump, basically. It's a stump that was cut off. My son wanted the pasture cleared, so this guy cut the trees down. Well, the stumps were sticking out, but this one's sticking out about 2 or 3 feet. So he cut it off. So now there's still about a foot of it out there in the pasture. It'll still tear your tailpipe off, tear your oil pan out. So my idea was to burn them all the way down, burn them down into the ground, drill down into the ground and burn them out. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm showing that it can be done efficiently. This thing will burn now forever. It is actually lit up now, so it's not going to go out. I wish there wasn't that big cracks in it, but oh well. So anyway, every single, let me say again, every problem that you have is an opportunity. Every bad thing you talk about is an opportunity to make money and to help people. Help people stay alive, help people live a better life, help people have a more fun life, a more joyful life. But if you only want to worry about yourself and worry about this, that, and that thing, and the bad thing, and the bad thing, and the bad, this, bad, that, you're not going to ever have any fun. You're not going to ever have any joy. Because if you're focused on yourself, you're selfish. And you're never going to have any joy out of that. And I keep trying to lecture to people, trying to get them to see that. There's one, and I'll say this as, granted, okay, you have people out there that are, sacred name and, Torah observant, and that's wonderful. And I believe in observing feast days and keeping the food laws and that. And I'm not against that at all. I'm totally 100% for it. But just to make this simple, Yeshua, HaMashiach, people say it 100 different ways. Yeshua, whether it's J or Y, Jesus. Okay, Yeshua, others, yourself. That spells joy. If you have Him first, and then you work to help others, and then you worry about yourself last, you're going to have a happy life. You're going to have a joyful life. I mean, I've got so many projects online on tap. I got probably 700, literally 700 different things I want to build. 700 things that will help people stay alive. 700 things that will help people, have a better quality of life. And 700 things that you can make and sell and make some money doing it. Because, you sell somebody that's going to last forever. And the idea is going to, it's the old idea of, don't go fishing for people and give them a fish every day. Teach them how to fish. Let them how to fish themselves. So I want to teach people how to do these things so that they can then stay alive, have fun, be healthier, and teach other people. And it's going to be exponential. It's going to go geometrical, exponential, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4, we went boo-boo. We went boo-boo. So, glasses back on. I'm back. Hey there. Oh, I'll be back. Okay. Live in. Oh my. What do we got here? Somebody new or not? Let me see. I can get my glasses on. Little dee Millie. Oh, come on. Living in America. Living in America. Is that James Taylor thing? I can't see it right now. I don't remember who you are, but I remember you. I don't remember your name. Living in America. Oh my gosh. Give me another clue. How many years has it been since we've talked? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, say Amiender, yeah. I know James. I know that, but I just don't. You're not James Brown. No, that's not your name. I'll figure it out eventually, maybe. And then give me another hint. Yeah, I don't quite remember. Living in America. Yeah. Anyway, so every problem is an opportunity for blessing and for fun, to have a good time. You need shelter. Well, build shelter. There's 1,000 different ways to build shelter. Underground, geodesic dome. I have permission from the inventor and patented idea of geodesic domes made out of PVC. He's a good friend of mine, and he's given me permission to build the hubs. The hub system is the critical part of it. You can build the struts out of anything. You can build them out of PVC. He built one out of bamboo. I'll try to post a link for that under here, somebody remind me of that. Okay, I'll go back and listen to this maybe. You can build geodesic domes out of bamboo with his PVC hub system. Okay, it's far stronger than PVC. He said with bamboo they got there in Tennessee, he said I could make these struts 10 feet long instead of 4 feet long. So much stronger, so much more powerful. And then you can shrink wrap them with what you call marine boat wrap, heat shrink. Which I look it up is about, I don't know how big it is, 20-foot rolls, I believe. You put that on there and you heat it up with a flame gun, a heat gun, electric or gas, propane powered. Shrinks down to fit perfectly. You have a perfect looking, absolutely perfect looking geodesic dome. Beautiful as all get out. Easy to heat and easy to cool. And my idea here is to have an in-ground rocket stove. I'm going to try to get that, show that to you here in a minute. I'll do it right now. Can't really see, but with a skid loader I dug out a little. It's about a depression about 6 to 8 inches, and if I can get that cleaned out and put the pipe in, then I can cover it with dirt and be sleeping, pitch a tent over it and be sleeping on warm ground. I call it my Dakota Fire Hole in-ground earth and thermal mass heater. THM, thermal mass heaters, or what a rocket stove is called basically in short lingo. THM is thermal mass heater. You got thermal mass in the world. Every little 10 square feet of ground is let's say a 10 by 10, 100 square feet of ground is earthen mass. Just put the stove pipe in and then put dirt over it. Doesn't have to be cob. Insulate it if you want, which I did one time, and I need to go excavate that out. An archaeological dig. We're going to go dig up a rocket stove one of these days. It's one of the first things I want to get done, and I want to build that right here. It's about 8 to 10 inches deep, plenty deep. It only has to be 4 inches. Well, 6 inches deep, 8 inches deep, whatever. But it's about 8 inches down. It wouldn't be that hard to finish this out. So I want to do that here. I don't know if you can see that from the over there, silly bird. So from this rock here, big rock there, out to about, follow that light there. There's a big 10 by 10 area here. Okay, it's already dug out. And all they need to do is lay the pipe in, clean it out, clean the rocks out so it doesn't puncture the pipe, put in insulation, which I already have, and then waterproof membrane, heavy water, I'll put a plastic membrane and then the insulation, and then the pipe, some sand on top of that, then the pipe, and then fill it in with dirt. And it'll be a thermal mass in-ground Dakota Fire Hole rocket stove. Heat on it, cook on it, be inside, have no smoke inside, no smoke outside. No signature of heat or of no visible smoke, no smell of smoke, no nothing. So that's one of my ideas. That's going to happen. And like I said, having a wee little bit of help would really be nice. Makes it more fun to have somebody around to help. And this was a good deal today, a really good deal. Really grateful for John to come out and spend some time talking to me, because I got 100 ideas for him, 700 ideas for him to build. He does woodwork and he can do a lot of really good things. So candle lanterns and rocket stoves and Swedish torches and whatnot. So I got to get that put together for him, send him some information. Okay, so let's get going here. I want to go get something to eat. All right. Living in America, James Brown. Are you on the East Coast? Are you still out there, or I think that's where you were? But you don't have to tell me, but just curious. I think I know who you are. Pretty sure. Is your first letter name begin with a D? Anyway, we'll see. So that's going to be burning. It's not going to go out now. It's going good. I wish that crack wasn't there, though. That split's going to make it messed up. I gotta get my stuff away from it, so in case the wind does come up, it won't melt any of my stuff down. I gotta get moving here. I gotta get out of here. So, where is my headlight? Flashlight headlight. I might just go eat and then come back out a wee bit later. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm getting weak. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stand up. Okay, got it, got it. Don't fall down. Fiddly-dee, Millie. That cart needs to go into the cabin anyway. Oh man, get the glasses off, that'll help. Or go see in real time, not magnified time. Reading glasses time don't help you walk around. That damn thing is heavy. Heavy, heavy. I could lighten it. Let's use that thing. Chair out of the way. That's good. Clear. Temple. In there. Foofara. Get over there. Come on. Come on. How much more fun can you have than playing with fire? And leaving embers all over the place. I think that's about it. Don't even sit down. Don't sit down. Don't. I said not to sit down. Don't sit down. The solar thing needs to get out. I accidentally got a really good solar light that actually works finally. I think I got it cheap at some junk store. I don't have good luck on eBay or Amazon, either one. Okay, that's gonna go. Okay, anybody else? And say goodbye. Good night. Say good night, Marianne. Good night, Thomas. Good night, Grandpa. Good night, Grandma. Loud and clear. All right, living in America, James Brown. D. All right. Yahweh bless everyone. I'm going to get moving here. Goodbye. Good night. Let me say again. Every problem that you want to bring up, or any problem that anybody brings up, is an opportunity for blessing. Now let me quote my poem again. I'm going to quote it. I've done this every time I talk from now. I'm probably going to quote this. First lines of my poem. I wrote this in the year 2000. The poem is about 12 stanzas, and it's everything that's been prophetic. I mean, I did not know the Ozark Plateau existed when I wrote it, but I learned about it, and I found out that it has borders. So we'll learn to grow a garden with more than lifeless gold. We'll build our new communities, and our new borders hold. You know, but the opening lines are from the book of Habakkuk, Habakkuk 2:4, I believe it is. In wrath, remember mercy, the prophet Habakkuk pled. Are not their judgments are our blessings, is how that could be read. Were not 3 million people by plagues from Egypt freed? May we by Yahweh's catastrophes from Babylon to righteousness us lead. Either one. Say from Babylon or in righteousness us lead. Okay. Judgment's going to happen, no question. And my granddaughter, my oldest grandchild, Sarah, one time, I was grousing, sitting there at the computer going, oh man, so many people are going to die, so many people are going to die. And she said, Grandpa, you beat yourself up too much over this. Jesus said when the Tower of Siloam fell, it fell on the just and the unjust. We know judgment's going to happen. You know it, I know it. He said, but bad people died, but good people died also. Then she said this, they were good people, Grandpa, they were just dumb people. So all you people out there that think you're big, we win in the end. Well, yeah, we win. We win as a generic term, you know, it's like we, empirical we. Imperial we, you know, we win. Well, that yes, you win, but you may be dead before you win. You may go on to your reward before you win. And if you're not going to do anything about your situation now, you may not lie. You may not survive. And yes, we quote we as a group of people, as a remnant, may live, but a lot of us are not going to make it. A lot of remnant are not going to make it. And if you think you're a remnant, then you need to be living unselfishly. If you're living for yourself, you are not part of the remnant. If you have that word Joy backwards, like I said, Yeshua, Jesus, Yeshua, Jesus, others, yourself. If you don't have, if you're spelling that backwards, yourself, others, and Jesus, if you put him last and yourself before everybody else, you are not part of the remnant. You are not part of the remnant. You are not part of the remnant, and you're not going to survive. You're not going to survive spiritually. If you survive physically through everything, you're still dead. You're dead inside now. You're a dead man walking, dead woman walking. I'm sorry. You are dead spiritually. You're dead in your trespasses and your sin. If you don't repent, you're going to remain dead in your trespasses and sin, and you're not going to make it. You're not going to be part of the marriage supper of the Lamb. You're not going to make it to heaven. You're not going to make it. Whatever you pursue, you're not going to get into the kingdom. So, if you're living for yourself, you are not alive. You're not even alive. You're dead. You are dead as we speak. So, and yes, I'm talking to some people right here on this property. You're living for yourself, you're a dead man, you're a dead woman. If you're not going to help other people, I prefer you go away. And too many people here are living for themselves and themselves only. What can I get out of it? What can I take you for? What can I take from you? What can I steal from you? How much money can I charge you for what I'm doing? That's not how the kingdom of heaven operates. Yeshua said, Lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, for where your heart is, where your treasure is at, where your heart, there your heart beats also. Lay up treasures in heaven, lay up treasures in the kingdom. So, you're all gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be having the time of my life. I'm telling you, I got so many ideas, so many things I want to do, so much fun I'm gonna be having. So there. While you're miserable, I'm gonna be having fun. I'm building stuff for other people right now. Might save their sorry asses. It won't be my fault. You know, the fact that I helped them, which I shouldn't be doing, but I'm doing it anyway. So, all right. So you can see the. Let me turn it around. Now I'm gonna get out of here. Turn around. Come on. Turn around. Okay. So it's going now. It ain't not gonna go out. No way. Even if it rained, I don't think it would go out. But you can see flames coming up the side of that one. The crack there, which I wish wasn't there, but oh well. Life is hard. And it's harder when you're stupid. Much harder when you're stupid. That's one. No, that's one I've blown out of it. Yeah, it is. Not me. Well, that's because it's. But it's coming out the other one. Oh, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. Good night. God bless everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking part. Goodbye, living in America. And Tim. Bye-bye. God bless everybody.